Now, this is a short, obviously, set of notes here, but it's actually one of the most important. There are different flavors of scheme. I've used all three that you see right here: MZ Scheme, Gambit, and Dr. Racket. Now, in the last few years, which is 2022 now, a lot of things are moving strictly into Dr. Racket or Racket itself. Now, we have to talk about flavors because you may be using one of these, but all of them are going to have they're going to have some of the same functions, built-in functions that, well, you and I are going to demonstrate. A lot of them have the same exact procedure on using parentheses and other items like that. It's actually when you start asking for some outside function help, like built-in functions like a sort or an include or something of that nature, that not all of these are going to have the same exact, well, flavor. They may have another function that's very similar to do it, but we got to do some research and digging in there. So be careful with some of the notes that I give you. There might be a function that has, well, now again, most of us are going to Dr. Racket here in Racket, that we thought was an MZ scheme. It should be there, but it's not anymore. You got to let me know. So different flavors will sneak up and bite us. So be very, very careful when we talk about flavors. And if you try a function that is in the notes, but it's not coming up right, or says or unknown or undefined function, please let me know. And then I got to work with you on figuring out which function it is. It is going to happen because there are different flavors of scheme that we do have to watch for. Here's the other reason why I bring that up. Is because, again, when you're online and studying, you may find the perfect scheme function and you put it in there, you try to run it, and it doesn't run. You're like, what the heck? I pulled it right from the internet. I'm sure you cited it. It's not your fault. It's probably a different flavor than the author was using, a different flavor than what you and I are working on. So be very, very careful when you do some outside research from what my notes are given that it works with your flavor. Always test it out first before you can guarantee that it runs.